New Yellowstone leaves fans hooked, but some aren't convinced. Netflix viewers are torn over a new show on the platform, The Territory, due to its striking resemblance to the popular American neo-Western drama Yellowstone. Yellowstone, available to UK viewers via Paramount+, explores conflicts along the shared borders of the Yellowstone Dutton Cattle Ranch, the Broken Rock Indian Reservation, Yellowstone National Park, and land developers. With the show set to return next month for its final few episodes, fans are scrambling to find a replacement to fill the void it will leave behind, reports The Express. However, not all are convinced by Netflix's The Territory, described as the fight for power in the remote and unforgiving Australian outback. The IMDb description reads, "When the world's largest cattle station is left without a clear successor, generational clashes threaten to tear the Lawson family apart." Given the show's similar premise of a power struggle over a cattle ranch, comparisons between the two series are inevitable. On Reddit, Yellowstone fans shared their thoughts on the Australian Netflix show, with some expressing disappointment. One viewer commented, "I like Yellowstone, and I did not like Territory." As another agreed, "Same here. After the first 2 episodes I was out." Another admitted, "I watched the first episode of Territory, but I wasn't impressed. Can't decide if it's worth it to keep watching. Sick." Conversely, some fans have expressed favorable opinions, with a comment reading, "I enjoyed it a good bit." Additionally, another audience member suggested the series, stating, "If you like Yellowstone, you might also like the Australian TV show Territory on Netflix." Sick. Over on Instagram, many Netflix subscribers have been showing their appreciation for the series, with one fan posting, "What a show, got me hooked. Sick." Another viewer praised the production by saying, "Absolutely brilliant Aussie cast and wonderful story. Shame it ended so quick. Sick." Highlighting the visual appeal, another added, "Beautifully shot, the scenery is stunning." While yet another eagerly anticipated further episodes, commenting, "Can't wait for season 2. Sick. The stars of Territory have acknowledged the compliments, considering it an honor to receive comparisons to the Taylor Sheridan hit. When the first teasers for New Yellowstone surfaced, fans of the original series were abuzz with anticipation. The sweeping vistas, tense family dynamics, and a fresh cast of characters promised to deliver the kind of gritty drama that made the original Yellowstone a cultural phenomenon. But as the first season unfolded, viewers found themselves sharply divided. For many, the series was everything they hoped for, a thrilling expansion of the Yellowstone universe that explored new corners of the Dutton legacy. For others, however, it felt like a shadow of its predecessor, with an over-reliance on old tropes and a lack of the magic that had defined the original. The Hook, a new Dutton dynasty. Set 2 decades after the events of the original series, New Yellowstone shifts its focus to the younger generation of Duttons, who are now grappling with the rapidly changing landscape of Montana's ranching industry. Led by Caden Dutton, the ambitious grandson of John Dutton, the family faces new threats, from corporate land developers to political corruption. Caden is played by rising star Logan Hawthorne, whose brooding intensity has already won him a devoted following. Critics have praised his performance, calling him the perfect blend of vulnerability and ferocity. Fans were instantly captivated by his fiery confrontations with his siblings, each with their own agenda for the family ranch. "I love how New Yellowstone carries the torch while introducing fresh conflicts," wrote one viewer on social media. "Caden is like a modern-day cowboy anti-hero. You can't help but root for him, even when he makes questionable choices." The show also introduced new characters outside the Dutton family, like Maya Rainwater, a fierce advocate for native land rights, and Cole Harrington, a shady lobbyist with his eyes on the Dutton land. Maya, portrayed by award-winning actress Talia Rivers, quickly became a fan favorite. Her clashes with Caden have been praised for their sharp writing and emotional depth. A familiar yet fresh aesthetic. One of the standout aspects of New Yellowstone is its cinematography. The series stays true to the sweeping, cinematic style of the original, with breathtaking shots of Montana's rugged beauty. However, the new series leans into a darker, moodier aesthetic, mirroring the characters' struggles. Director Cassidy Green explained this choice in an interview. "We wanted the visuals to reflect the uncertainty of this new era." The original Yellowstone had a golden, almost mythic quality. With New Yellowstone, it's about peeling back the layers and exposing the shadows. Fans have lauded this artistic evolution, with some calling the series a visual masterpiece. Others, however, felt the darker tone detracted from the escapism they loved about the original. "It's gorgeous, no doubt," wrote one critic. "But it feels like the show is trying too hard to be edgy. I miss the heart and soul of the original." Divisive storylines. While the show's narrative complexity has been praised, it has also been a source of contention. One of the most polarizing plotlines involves Caden's strained relationship with his estranged cousin, Eva Dutton, who returns to Montana after years of exile. Eva, played by indie darling Harper Lennox, brings a fiery energy to the series, but her morally ambiguous actions have left fans divided. "She's such a compelling character," one fan tweeted. "You never know if she's going to betray the family or save it." Others were less impressed, criticizing the storyline as soap opera-esque and overly convoluted. The introduction of a corporate villain, Atlas Energy, also sparked debate. While some viewers appreciated the timely exploration of environmental and economic issues, others found the antagonists too stereotypical. "Another evil corporation trying to take over the land," one viewer wrote. "It's been done to death." Nostalgia versus innovation, perhaps the most significant point of contention, is the balance between honoring the original series and carving out its own identity. New Yellowstone features frequent callbacks to the original, including flashbacks and guest appearances by legacy characters like Beth Dutton. While some fans appreciate these nods to the past, others feel the show leans too heavily on nostalgia. "I get that they want to pay homage to the original," one critic noted. "But at some point, it needs to stand on its own." The showrunners, however, remain confident in their approach. "We're building on a legacy," co-creator Dylan Marks said. "But this is also a story about the future, about what it means to carry on in the face of change." The fan response. Social media has become a battleground for fans and critics alike. Hashtags like #TeamCaden and #NotMeYellowstone have trended, reflecting the passionate, and often heated, debates surrounding the series. "I haven't been this invested in a show since the original Yellowstone," wrote one enthusiastic viewer. "It's bold, it's intense, and it's exactly what I wanted." Others were less kind. "This isn't Yellowstone," one detractor posted. "It's a pale imitation trying to cash in on the brand." The verdict. As the first season of New Yellowstone draws to a close, it's clear that this series has struck a chord, even if not everyone is singing the same tune. With its complex characters, stunning visuals, and timely themes, the show has undeniably captured the attention of audiences. But whether it can sustain that momentum and truly live up to its predecessor remains to be seen. For now, fans and skeptics alike are tuning in, if only to see how the story unfolds. One thing is certain, New Yellowstone has sparked a conversation, proving that the Dutton family's legacy is far from over.